Hello, good morning, good evening, depending on what time you are watching us. This is the first day in Burundi, but there is a change of plan. We need to go back because time is catching up, and we are like 2,000 kilometers away from home. And we also need to go and do some other things in other towns, like in Addis Ababa. So we are seeing that time is not on our side. So right now we are going to the bus stage, maybe to check somewhere we can take breakfast. Then later on we see how we can proceed. Hapana, nataki taxi. Tuko salama sana bro. Yes, so this is how things are. Streets look like scattered. You know, this is the first day of this year, 2026 year, and it's for the first time I crossed my year in a foreign country. I feel so good about that. Yeah, so we're going to look for buses. Actually, it's a walking distance, but everyone here charges 20,000 Burundian franc. That is so crazy. Yeah, everyone will tell you 20,000, even if it's just a 10 meters distance. That is what they're charging here. I don't know if you can get me. I'm getting a notification that microphone has blocked. I don't know why. Let me connect. Yeah, so that is how life is here. One thing I realized is that life is very expensive here at Burundi, even though the currency has less value, so little. It's 1 shilling against 20, around 24, thereabout. So not 24, it should be less, like 1 shilling against 16, something like that. So this one looks like a restaurant, but ni kanisa, it's a church. It's a restaurant. Yeah, we can ask her. Yeah, I think it's a restaurant. This one. You know, I saw the arrangement of chairs and I thought it's a church. This one here, let's ask whether they have tea.
That place we ate yesterday is even
It was a nice place.
seems to be better. This one there's no life here.
Okay, maybe they have not woken up. Seems they have not woken up yet. They're still arranging things there. So the city looks small, not so big. You can walk from one point to another if you're used to these roads. But if you use the taxis, then you'll spend a lot of money. If you convert the 20k, you'll realize that you're spending around $8. That will be $8 for a distance that you can just walk in 10 minutes. That is what is here. And everyone is saying that 20. I think they have discussed about it and they have agreed on that figure. Everyone is talking about that. You know, here you can't see any motorbike here. If you want to see the motorbikes, I think you can meet them in the far outskirts of towns, but not in this city, Bujumbura. So we're still doing rounds here and there. Those are the taxis, those blue cars, very tiny. The reason I think they're saying the oil is the issue. Yeah, most cars here use diesel, and diesel is the issue here. It's expensive. I think it makes sense to some point. Yeah, it makes sense.
The oil is the issue.
The oil is the issue. I think the routes were blocked where oil is supposed to be coming here. But even if the oil is the issue, that too much. 20k is a lot of money. A lot of money. So yesterday there was a lot of life here because there were celebrations. Now look at the bottles here, scattered on the ground. You know, in Rwanda you can't see something like this. I think this country is small. They should copy everything that Rwanda does. They should copy. If they copy, I think it should be okay. But they're living on their own. This looks like Mombasa, Kenya. The climate. There is Lake Tanganyika somewhere there. This is a Rift Valley town. I saw a branch, an arm of the Rift Valley, the other side when I was coming here. That place where there are lots of beautiful landscapes. There's a church. After opening the new year, I think people want to thank the Lord. This country is more of a Christian country. So where we are going to is towards the CBD. So can you remember that route? Unajua sasa that hotel where we were at ni ile route tuliacha ile ya kwanza. Si tulitokea hapo na mtu taxi usiku jana. Or we can connect using this other side. Yeah. There's a church. I can't see the name. But why is it looking like a Sunday? Because people have not opened. Like that one, Cappuccino Corner, is supposed to be a restaurant. Look at this. Cappuccino Corner is supposed to be a restaurant, and people have not woken up. They're still closed. Right now it's 9 a.m. Maybe the guy had lots of celebrations. Yeah, lots of celebrations, so he's resting. These taxis look like the ones in Uganda and also in Kenya, this one here. But it's the first time I'm seeing this kind of a car here. The ones that I saw yesterday night were just small, those tiny cars. So that's a church where everything happened yesterday night. The worship crossover happened here. And Église. I think they preach in either French or Rwandese, something like that. Because if you see the name of that church, this guy had a very nice moment yesterday night. Maybe he's resting here. This guy, he had nice moments. Better him, so right now people are looking for money. You can't sleep at this particular time. I see there are very few people in the streets, kind of deserted. So can we follow this route? This one? Sorry. This is Burundi for you, Bujumbura town. It has taken us 80 minutes to reach here. And if you ask a person, a taxi owner, will tell you 20k to bring you here. 20k. That is funny. That is super funny. This looks like a government premise, or they don't like filming, but I'm not seeing any warning here. I think it's a business. This town is beautiful and kind of clean if you compare to most of the towns. Very beautiful, especially at night. This is a country that if you are not careful, you may stay hungry for a whole day. Because right now we want to travel. If you don't find somewhere to eat, we may be compelled to travel. We may be forced to travel without eating anything. Yeah, you can easily stay hungry in this country, especially if you're coming from another country. I think the citizens know exactly where they can get food, but for us, we don't have a guide. Maybe somebody, a friend here take us. But for me, I love traveling that way. It's not a must that I use the local. Yeah, you explore more when you just travel yourself. You explore, you discover new places. By yourself. Hey, this is so deep. Those people have come from Poetic. I'm seeing this tower. Yesterday it was so big because it was the night during night hours. Right now I'm seeing it small.
Yeah, it's small.
See, we have arrived there already.
At the bridge.
Yeah, the bridge already. Yesterday that distance was so low. And maybe because it was for the first time. Let's follow that side. I don't like those motorbikes which make a lot of noise. Oh, yes, where we are tonight? Oh, not this place.
This is also a cafe.
But mostly for cakes. I see maybe for cakes. Oh, let's see what that is. Okay. Let's go and check. Oh, I think here we can get assistance. Swahili or English? You know Swahili? Yeah, you have coffee, black. Tea? Well, the problem is a language barrier here.
Is it in French?
Now they give you menu in French. What about tea? Normal chai.
This is
Kuna chai ya kawaida ya majani chai. Mimi nataka hiyo.
food.
Chakula?
Iko tayari ni gani? Some
Maybe chapati.
mchele.
Chapati? Haipo. Chapati.
Chakula iko tayari ni gani? What's that?
Samsa ya nyama ama? Hii ni nyama hii. Alafu una ugali. Hauna ugali. Basi naomba hii ya mango nianze nayo kwanza ya mango. Maembe, hii juice ya maembe. Mango juice.
Happy New Year too. How are you?
Leta kwanza niendelee kunywa nikifikiria. Lakini tengeneza leta mango juice. Mango juice. Tuanze na mango juice first.
I'm not in a shop.
So let's start with the mango juice as we think about, something that is really affecting us here is language barrier.
Come back maybe
We are not understanding each other here, so we are compelled to show the pictures from the menu, from the catalog. So she has seen that we need mango juice first, then maybe
I'll communicate
just for
with
tea.
you once I'll call you.
Chapati ulisemaje? Ulisema chapati iko? Hakuna.
Coffee na mkono. Chai ya kawaida.
Chai ya kawaida leta hiyo.
Leta hiyo.
Na mi kwanza juice kwanza. Mango juice kwanza, alafu na hiyo chai.
Mbona unatumika?
Ade? Nini mbili?
Mango juice na chai.
Haina shida Nianze na mango juice alafu ninywe chai.
Sababu ya kiu.
So finally we got something to chew here before we travel. It was not easy to achieve this kind of a menu, sometimes explaining language barrier is the issue. But when they said omelette, I said, okay, it looks familiar, and they brought with this bread. I bought some juice also here, but it's done. We're now waiting for tea, so let's also, tea has just arrived. It is water? Oh yeah, let's just remain like that. Yeah, so tea has finally arrived here, so let's take it. Vitu za kunja? Oh, zile. We are waiting here in Burundi. We are taking a taxi, we are going to the bus stage. We are going to the bus stage that will take us to Cobero. Cobero is the border between Burundi and Tanzania. So we are taking a taxi here. We are going to look for a bus. We have had breakfast there, but surprisingly it cost our supper cost below it. It was kind of 2 times our supper yesterday night. So I'm wondering, it was just from tea. I don't know. I realized here everything is 20,000. Everything. May it be a taxi, may it be what. I don't know why. So people who come from this country, Burundi, tell us. So we are looking for a way to the taxi park. But this town is beautiful to some extent. Look at this building. Though it looks like a Sunday. Oh, it's fast. Ni holiday. That's why we are not seeing many activities here. I had forgotten. Yeah, it's a holiday. It's January, the 1st of January. So we didn't actually mean to live here, but now we are just forced to leave because we need to go to Ethiopia, and we are far away, let's say 30 hours apart from where we are going to, from Nairobi. 30 hours apart from Nairobi. So we need to start the journey right now. We need to start the journey right now to go to the border. And if possible, we need to cross. This is our driver for today. You can maybe say hi. Can you say hi on camera? Tell people hi. Yeah, even in France.
Hi.
Yeah, sometimes language barrier is the issue. He understands France more. Is it French? Yeah, but for us we don't get French. But maybe we communicate in Swahili in most cases. Let me turn this one. Yeah, look at the town. It's very cool here. The town is very cool. Burundi is beautiful. This is Bujumbura, the capital city. I really wanted to go eat some fish at Lake Tanganyika, but time is on my side. Next week on Wednesday, I need to be in my office doing some work. So I'm trying to balance between work and it's called 8 to 5 job and creating content. Sometimes it's so much challenging. So for those ones of you who are doing this job, maybe you have a permanent job somewhere and also creating content, how are you managing? Because sometimes it's so hectic. So like right now I'm 30 hours away from home. out my way going back to the job. This town is developed. It's so nice to some point. These are the buses that ferry passengers here. Now the buses are far away from town, that is what I'm learning. The buses which go to long distances are far away from town. That's why it's taking us there. It could be some good kilometers, like 7. But for those 7 kilometers, you're paying 30,000. So let's go on. So far so good. I can tell you Burundi is beautiful. Look at that advert, Primus. I think if you want to enjoy the Burundi, you travel during the day like this time. Look at how colorful the city is. Yesterday we landed at night, we were so tired. Oh, the bumps are so sharp here. These bumps wamekelea kubwa sana. Inachikwara. Those buildings. I think this is a company. Zile kazi umefanya kwa miaka ngapi kazi yako hii?
Mimi naifanya kwa miaka 15.
Oh, 15. Hey, basi una experience sana. Una uzoefu sana. Constructions going on the other side, and also demolitions. So they're kind of demolishing the old buildings and replacing them with the new ones. So this city, I think it's growing. If you give it like 10 years, I think it will be somewhere so far. It will be maybe close to Nairobi. Nairobi is really developed. It's still developing because we are seeing more nice buildings mushrooming. Na diesel imekuwa haipatikani sana. Diesel kwani kutoka wapi?
Kwa sasa hivi mimi nimenunua lita 1.5.
Lita 1.5 ya diesel.
1.5 iko kwa shilingi
40. 40 lita 1.5. Basi ilipanda. Kwa inatokea nchi gani diesel? Inatokea Kongo.
Inatoka huko Dar es Salaam.
Dar es Salaam. Kwa hivyo sasa inatokea Kenya. Kutoka Kenya alafu Tanzania alafu tupeleke huko. Okay. Yeah, so my driver is saying that diesel is the issue. They buy 1.5 liter at 40,000 Burundian franc. Those are roughly close to 2,000 shillings. That's why it's expensive. Look at that statue.
Mnaingia mmekawia mmechelewa.
Sasa tumechelewa. Gari shaenda tayari.
Zile gari za kwenda Cobero zina kwenda iko yenyewe naenda saa 11:30. Kwanza sasa hivi unaona watu ni foreni.
Hao wote wanaenda Cobero. So seems like we are done. Seems like we are grounded.
Iya ukosa mafuta.
Oh, ndio inafanya.
Yes.
Na taxi hakuna inaenda huko.
Inabidi ukodi.
Kodi inachukua pesa ngapi sasa?
Hapa inabidi nikufikishe kwenye parking nyingine hapa.
Parking nyingine. Guys, all these people. Seems like we are grounded here. We are done.
Anasemaje?
Also for going to Cobero.
Tutafutia Cobero.
Yes, ya Cobero.
Chicken transfer.
Turadze
Saa 5.
Saa 5.
Natoka hapa saa 5.
Aha. Saa ngapi sasa?
Tunaweza risk.
Hivi ni saa.
Tunaweza risk to high that.
Sasa ni saa ngapi? Kwa hivyo tuko na lisali moja. Acha tukoje tu ya saa 5. Hao wote wanaenda Cobero, hao wote.
Hao wote wanatoka kwa natafuta magari.
Wanaenda gari.
Chicken mwenyewe alijinunua akawa nazo mfuko.
sasa
Una uhakika kuna gari ama litakosa brother? Linaweza kakosa.
Angalia.
Kuna side nyingine
mahali. Mnavuka mpaka ni wape ya drive. Halo.
Tunavuka mpaka.
Safi sana.
Itakuwa slow. Transit iko slow kidogo. Guys, I wish we had woken up very early enough. We wish we had woken early enough. All people are going to Cobero and there are no buses here. No buses, literally, because of the fuel issue. So we are done. Let's try to use this broadcast to see whether they can help us. Kuna bus, wanasemaje? Iko
ya kwenda direct. Mnaenda wapi?
Hiyo ni gani? Tunaenda Cobero sisi.
Tunapita Cobero,
tunapita tuingie Tanzania. Lakini tukifika boda,
mnajua mikato na waelewa. Mlete hizo franga ni watafutie hizo za Cobero.
Sisi tuone kwanza hiyo gari. Tuone.
Haijaingia. Haijaingia huko ndani mpaka.
Pako sasa ingali haijafika hata hapa, ingali vilimani huko mikoani. Yaani hapo inabidi mwe makini.
Acha tuone gari kwanza.
Kama una safari ya kuwahi, unaweza kweli misioni. Juu sababu haiko hapa.
Una rafiki ambaye ako na taxi.
Taxi ya kwenda direct.
Atupeleke mpakani.
Mpakani ya taxi.
Ndio sasa tungeenda tukachukua hiyo gari ya kwenda direct.
Twende.
Twende basi.
Twende hapo.
Tutafutisha. Wengine usikawaisha tu direct.
Ndamo hepox ndabahiri.
Niba gusa bashaka taxi.
Twende.
Unafisa pro box naona.
Ndaifisi.
Nice. Hawa wanaelewa. Sasa mbona nataka apewe pesa sasa na gari hakuna.
Mimi nasema hivi. Mbona tufike huko juu tuangalie ni parking. Tunamwambia bana wewe acha kazi. Sisi tunaenda ni wawili wa fast.
Yes.
Mbona muongee nao hivyo vichwa vyenu afu nyinyi muondoke tu fast. Sababu huyu anawaambia ngo viwanja vipo, klasi zipo. Maana gari yenyewe gari mikoani
mbali.
Sasa kwani wewe unajua itafika saa ngapi?
Na tumempea pesa tayari na hawezi rudisha hela. Hizo pesa
hawezi kurudisha. Aisha kura tayari. Ndio maana nimesema hivi, acha tupande tupo. Tuangalie
hapo umetusaidia pia.
Tuangalie mtu tumueleweshe, tukwambie bana
wewe unaenda wapi. Very many brokers here in the street.
Wewe pasua na
kind of they want us to give them money so that they for us the vehicle. But that's a bad deal, dubious deal that I think it's a con game. So let's go look for a private car maybe.
Ndio maana mimi nasema hivi.
Ungekuwa na gari kubwa na ungekuwa na mafuta.
Mimi tungeenda kabisa hadi.
Lakini hatuwezi kosa kwa barabara main, magari yanaenda kule.
Mimi hapa bora mtatia kama ni kidogo, mimi nitawafikisha, tutawatafutisha hata gari.
Hamna shida. Wewe tutafutisha hiyo gari. To avoid kukaa hapa.
Atafuta gari. Acha ndio tusaidie kutafuta gari.
Hapa acha ndio tutafutisha tu gari ya direct, mko mnanyanyuka nyinyi wenyewe fast.
This is how celebrations are going down, going here in Burundi. This is the bus stage, and there's a market here. I see mostly mangoes. Wakora ni wengi.
Yaani wakora wako mpaka huko.
Mabroka sana. Then there is a dumping site like this side. A dumping site here. Anataka franka na gari hatuoni gari.
Gari hakuna. Mimi na wazoea, ndio maana nimekwambia mwewe makini. Sasa yeye pale anaona mimi ananiona mbaya.
Atakuona mbaya.
Anaona mbaya sasa una
anakuambia hivyo.
Unabatwaye sana, ongea Kirundi na maana unawabeba. Na mimi niko na gari, hiyo gari yenyewe iko wapi? Wewe unasema kuna tiketi za ndo zitawabeba.
Haziwezi kubeba.
Tiketi, lipa tiketi.
Tunaweza lipa alafu bado tubaki hapo mpaka kesho.
Hadi talala, mimi sinajua. Unaweza lala hiyo tiketi ukaenda nayo kesho. Hadi kesho. Sasa wewe safari yako tunaona
inaharibika.
Mimi sasa sipendaji unafiki wa hivyo ndugu yangu.
Na mafuta yako ya petroli.
Ukiwa na mafuta yako tu unaweza ukainvest vizuri.
Leta tu mafuta. Hapo unaweza kukula mafuta.
Lakini hiyo mafuta kuingia kwa boda pia njia ni ngumu. Lazima ulipe ushuru mwingi.
Ndio hapa tukipandisha bei bado
Hello. It's very busy here. This is the market. No, not the market. It's a bus stage. I see small cars there, but I don't think they go very far. Look at how loaded it is.
Habari ya Kenya.
Sasa
tuangalie hapa.
Ni kwa Burundi.
Bagi nazacha tu hapa ndani.
Acha tu ndani.
Tunataka kupata kwa watu. Tunataka kupata kwa watu.
Tuko sawa dada. Unaongea Kiswahili ama Kizungu? Kirundi. Sisikii, kwa sawa. Sina kitu kesho. This is a market there. That's a market right there. So the driver is taking us to where we can catch the car. Let's try finding the taxi. See how this taxi park is flooded. All these people want to travel up country. I think it's similar case in any city. In any city, there are very many people scrambling for very few vehicles during festivities like this one. But this one is kind of special. Baby brother. Wasemaje brother?
Sasa naongea hivi. Eti hadi yeye awewe nyinyi wenyewe wawili. Utampa franga 6,000. Elfu yani laki sita.
Laki sita? Ni 600,000 ya. Angalia tuone. So they want 600,000 franc here, million franc. Let's do some quick conversion.
Very much, but acha tuone.
Ongeza 0, divide by 22.
27,000 each.
7,000.
27,000 two people.
Yeah, so this one is in our currency only 27,000. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of money. 27,000, we are talking of $200. Na kipunguza, jaribu kuongea naye kidogo. Punguza kidogo.
That is 13,000 per person.
Moja. Unaonaje deal?
Well, according to you.
Mimi naona yani huku tutoke. Tutoke bwana, lakini sasa tuongee bado.
Lakini akifanya hivi, ngoja. Because ni gari anabeba sisi
wawili tu. Kwa hiyo tunaweza fanya filming kwa njito.
Inaenda kama si
watu tena wengine. Na hata weka mtu mwingine. Ni wawili hadi Cobero kwenye mnaenda. Tena fast.
Na siongeze mmoja atuchangie mafuta.
Anaongeza
mmoja.
Watu wawili.
Ama wawili watuchangie kama wako hapa.
Alafu afanye hivi. Sasa afanye hivi. Nikibaliwa 500.
Okay?
Nikibaliwa kufranga 500.
Franga 500.
Natia bangozi wawili. Bakuba na lipa franga 50. Fanya
wewe
400,000. Hapa hauna Cobero hapa.
Aseme hivi mpe ile 500,000.
Mko mmesema 600,000.
Tunaenda 500,000.
Ngoja tuone 500,000 hiyo ni pesa ngapi?
Hakuna vitu vingine vya ngozi njiani tuka na kokote.
500 ndio?
Bye
22,700. Cancel 22,700 divided by 2.
Ni 11k kila mtu.
11,000. Angechukua 10,000.
Amechukua
angechukua 10,000.
Mwambie franka 100 hiyo itakuwa franka 400.
Hebu acha tuone.
Ndio tena na 400. Fanyia. Achukue itakuwa ni 400.
Atachukua franka 400,000.
Nachukua 400,000.
Franka.
So we are trying to negotiate because that's a lot of money. This is an airplane ticket.
Mtu mmoja sasa ndio atabebwa nyuma. Atachukua abiria mmoja.
Atachukua abiria mbili
watakuwa wengi.
Sisi wawili yani. Mimi wewe na mimi.
Sisi wawili.
Sisi wawili tu.
Ile gari pitia watu.
Gari gani? Ni ile. Ile yenye kule kwingine.
Haikala bie.
Inaingia watu waini.
Lakini
watatu nyuma ni wengi. Kulingana na mimi watatu nyuma ni wengi.
Ni wengi ya.
Mimi uko sawa.
Sisi tunaongea sisi tukiwa wawili. Badala ongeza mwingine mmoja.
Mwingine mmoja
tufinyane.
Yeye, mimi na huyu. Watu wangapi?
Tuko watatu.
400. Ama basi kama ni 500 kama ni 500 500 hakuna kwa mtu mwingine
sensa bonye unaundi munushira itamu sensa
baleka direct
yeniko shasikia sensa direct nikibabiwa.
We are doing some negotiations still here. Let's see how it goes because it's crazy here.
Ni sawia na kulipa tu. Hiyo ni sawia na kulipa ndege kwenda Arusha.
More taxis here. We're still trying to weigh. The other guy was so expensive and he wants to fill us in the car. He wants us to pay all those francas, but still he wants to add more people into the car. So that is not making any sense. That's why we are still weighing some options here to see. Look at those brakes. All these people are here waiting for the public means of transport. Sisi tu wawili. Alafu gari ndogo itafika haraka. Si kama
tusimame.
Na bila anakuwa hana waabiria wengi wa polisi wamshwamshagi tu sana. Wanaanza kusubiri.
Finally, I've decided to pick that guy. 500k Burundian franc. It's not a joke, guys. But let's just bite the bullet. Wewe anakuja hapa. Sawa. Okay. Namba ya huyu? Sawa. Let's pick his number. Si namba yako iko WhatsApp? Oh. Kama iko kwa WhatsApp itakuwa rahisi kupigia.
Okay,
ngoja kidogo. Hebu niingizie namba yako. Takupigia tu simu kama kuna shida. Kwa hiyo tuziweke ndani ya boat. Hii ni yako. Unaitwaje jina? Oh, ni screenshot. Sawa. Takupigia.
Ninyi kila la heri.
Haya, sawa,
Asante sana
tumeshukuru sana.
Umetusaidia sana.
Haya.
Umetusaidia.
Mpe pesa mkifika.
Sawa. Asante sana. Haya, asante.
Jamaa analia.
Alia nini?
Utafikia shingapi?
Anaenda wapi kwani? Twende hawa nisumbuka.
Unapita ngozi. Unapita ngozi. Unapita ngozi.
Unapita Rutengera road.
Ngozi huko. Babu yule ndugu analia.
Walia sana wamegoma.
Msaidia.
Twende tu.
Sawa, twende.
Just starting the distance.
The most expensive transportation I've ever paid in my life.
Lakini sasa inabidi tu inaitwa Interpetrol. So these roads at the CBD are not so nice though. But I think that they will be working on them soon, maybe in the next 10 years. It should be okay. You can now feel the breeze of the outskirts of town, Bujumbura. We got a new driver here who will be taking us to the border. That is it's Cobero. We just need to go to Tanzania, honestly, so that we go up to Arusha, proceed. So viewers, let's go. I'll be updating you as we proceed the journey. Very beautiful outskirts of Burundi. Ukiona moment unanipea Google Pixel na kupigia ni ya Facebook. Moment zile nzuri nzuri. Kama napenda zile landscapes, ni tamu sana. This country has very beautiful landscapes. Look at that. That's a hill. And very many settlements there. All these people are waiting for the modes of transport. There are various destinations. All these people. That's young. There is rupees, but no oil, I guess. No oil there. Ile ni station ya mafuta lakini hakuna mafuta.
Si mingi. Hakuna mafuta ziko mingi lakini.
Oh, imagine guys, that is rupees. It has never happened. You know, rupees it's a Kenyan company. It's more in Kenya than other countries. that Rubis is dry, no oil there. That's why modes of transport are very expensive here. I tell you. That is the president in that car. The portrait of a president. Ingine ndio imekauka.
Liko na mafuta yake.
Oh yeah, this one is a long distance. Yeah. That one is also another petrol station that is dry, no oil there.
Wewe wa manut. Washite mu muziki. Urahirutse nawe kujikobera wewe. Urahirutse kujikobera. Nne unaoja.
Unajua ukitembea na mafuta hivyo, unaweza kuwa tatu. So guys, we saw a tour van, kind of a long distance van that has some excess diesel on their board. I'm trying to weigh that what if you get attacked and they snatch the oil from you. It's drizzling a little bit. Now the climate here is similar to Kisumu, Kenya's climate in Bujumbura. These are army men. Oh, that's the state house.
Guys, this is the state house.
That's the state house. That one.
That house.
Really state house.
That house.
So this is the road to the mighty state house. Very beautiful. Oh, look at that guy. He has gotten his own means of transport. Jamaa ameamua kudandia lori. Amedandia kwa lori yule jamaa. Amepanda, ameshikilia lori nyuma yule. It's another state house premise. Ametengeneza vizuri sana.
If Nairobi si agaba na Nairobi.
The landscapes in this town, this country are out of this world. Landscapes are out of this world, absolutely. Jana tulikuja na basi kama hii. Ilitutoa kule Cobero. There's a bus stage. These are landscapes, very beautiful. And the roads are winding, super winding, meandering between the hills. Back to kule nyuma. See residents, all those are residents down in the valley. Those are residential apartments, buildings. And I wonder why there are no landfalls, slight falls or mass wasting in those areas. Maybe the soil is so nice. Tulikuwa na option ya ndege, lakini ndege saa hizi ni ghali. Ndege ni ghali, expensive sana ndege. Dollars. Hizo ni Alfu karibu 60.
Ule mwingine
I wish I had an iPhone. Wanajeshi wanalinda msitu huko. Wanajeshi wanalinda msitu. Hao nimeona wanajeshi hapa wanalinda hapa. Okay. Wageni wanapita. Sasa wanapewa ulinzi sasa. Okay. Guys, it's drizzling. That's why you can see the side, the windscreen. Yes? Cobero. You're going to Cobero border.
Sun on the window, dust on the road. Tiny town names on an old signpost. Camera in hand, laugh in his throat. Passport pages, folding like notes. Toilet on the road again, slow ride, white sky, old friend, one bag, one beat. He goes toilet where the river flows. Toilet on the road again, soft breeze, singing with the wind. Footsteps echo low. Toilet, take it slow. Kids by the market, wave as he rolls. Mango on fingers, sweet on his clothes. Stories in faces he doesn't yet know. Sax in the background, breathing real low. Toilet on the road again, slow ride, white sky, old friend, one bag, one beat. He goes toilet where the river flows. Toilet on the road again, soft breeze, singing with the wind. Footsteps echo low. Toilet, take it slow. Night train humming through the dark. Street food, smoking distant bark. He smiles, he films, he lets it pass. Memories held in frames of glass. Toilet drifting, hard at ease, following colors, chasing peace slow. Sun on the window, dust on the road. Tiny town names on an old signpost. Camera in hand, laugh in his throat. Passport pages, folding like notes. Toilet breathe and reload. Toilet on the road again, slow ride. White sky, old friend. One back, one beat, he goes. Toilet, where the river flows. Toilet on the road again, soft breeze, singing with the wind. Footsteps echo low. Toilet, take it slow. Night train humming through the dark. Street food, smoking distant bark. He smiles, he films, he lets it pass. Memories held in frames of glass. Toilet drifting, hard at ease, following colors, chasing peaks slow. Curtains barely open, morning in your eyes. Coffee on the bedside, your hand finding mine. All of the noise fades into the floor. Right here in this moment, I'm not wanting more. You make the world go quiet, heartbeat slow. We fall in time, breathing like a soft confession wrapped in you. Ease my mind. You make the world go quiet, every worry left behind. Stay in this tender silence till the daylight changes sides. Talking about nothing, tracing every line, smiling at your freckles, losing track of time. Days used to rush, now they move so slow. Safe in your arms, I just let it go. We don't have to rush this, baby. Let the seconds wander by. Your shoulders sway, listening to the sea inside. dust on the road. Tiny town names on an old signpost. Camera in hand, laugh in his throat. Passport pages folding like notes. Toilet on the road again, slow ride, wide sky, old friend. One bag, one beat, he goes. Toilet, where the river flows. Toilet on the road again, soft breeze, singing with the wind. Footsteps echo low. Toilet, take it slow. Kids by the market wave as he rolls. Mango on fingers, sweet on his clothes. Stories in faces he doesn't yet know. Sax in the background, breathing real low. Toilet on the road again, slow ride, white sky, old friend. One bag, one beat, he goes. Toilet, where the river flows. Toilet on the road again, soft breeze, singing with the wind. Footsteps echo low. Toilet, take it slow. Night train humming through the dark. Street food, smoking distant bark. He smiles, he films, he lets it pass. Memories held in frames of glass. Toilet drifting, hard at ease, following colors, chasing peaks slow.
So this is a little stop what we are doing here. This is the Rift Valley on our way to Cobero border. We did a very little stop, just a short break. Look at the Rift Valley. This one here is the Rift Valley. It's very nice, but people are still staying downstairs there. Which tree is this, guys? This one. What is it? I'm wondering, is it a normal eucalyptus? This is the main highway that goes to Cobero border. So let's keep on going with this journey.
Urengeni ngaha awurenze kuri ene banki awurenze kuri entere banki.
Curtains barely open, morning in your eyes, coffee on the bedside, your hand finding mine, all of the noise fades into the floor. Right here in this moment, I'm not wanting more. You make the world go quiet, heartbeat slow. We fall confession wrapped in you. Ease my mind. You make the world go quiet. Every worry left behind. Stay in this tender silence till the daylight changes sides. Talking about nothing, tracing every line, smiling at your freckles, losing track of time. Days used to rush, now they move so slow. Safe in your arms, I just let it go. We don't have to rush this, baby. Let the seconds wander by. Laying on your shoulders, swaying, listening to the sea inside.
Ni wengine hao.
Salamu.
Wana? Ndio bank ya?
Western Union.
Oh. Hiyo zi bank ni ya kutransfer kutoka ng'ambo. Umetumiwa kutoka ng'ambo pesa. Kwenye ng'ambo hiyo.
miaka 5 ikiwa hapa.
Imeishi hapa. Kwa kuna wezi wa hizi nini? Kuchukua vitu machuma.
Wanaiba wale. Sio majambazi wameshaimaliza tai. Kama huko Burundi mlinogewa mtarudi siku gani au mwaka gani?
Huko?
Huko.
Siku 7 tu, tulichukua siku 7.
Siku 7?
Pale tukiingia boda.
Hamna, nasema mtarudi huko Burundi.
Huko Burundi huko. Mpaka mwezi wa 4 next year. This year sasa. Mwezi wa 4 ndo tarudi. Sasa tumeshaona penye huko, sasa tukikuja tajipanga. Na pia nimegundua kwamba huku lazima uingie na franka za kutosha. Kwa sababu huku utasumbukana sana.
Mtarudi mkiwa mmejipanga vizuri.
Barabara iliharibika. Sasa
ofisi.
Yeah, so viewers, I think we have done the clearance. We have successfully entered TZ. That is the customs. As a customs border, we have done everything. We have done the clearance, and right now we are en route to Arusha. We are Arusha bound, and now I heard that there are buses that we can catch somewhere there, and those buses will go straight away to Namanga, because we are really looking for Nairobi. We need to go to Nairobi. The distance here is around 17 hours apart from here, from somewhere there is a center up there. That distance is around 17 hours, so we really need to get some money there, some conversion. We are doing there some currency for our bus fare. Then as soon as we arrive at Arusha or Namanga, we see what next. So that has been our journey from Bujumbura, Burundi to Cobero. I think here is Cobero border, and we now need to go. There is a motorbike man, a border man there, who needs to take us to where we can catch the bus. The journey has been so hectic. Actually, we have had problems there, and that is one of the things that are making us to exit as soon as possible. But I think right now we have garnered enough experience. If someone wants to go to Bujumbura, I think we can advise them, because we have really experienced. We have really finished like just 12 hours, because we arrived yesterday night at around 8 p.m. But right now, yes, right now it's 4 the next day. That's a good amount of time, around 18 hours. So let's finish up some process here. Some issues here, conversion issues. You know, sometimes these huge monies that we're not used to. We're not used to huge monies. You know, when I went to Burundi, I turned a billionaire instantly because of their huge monies. The conversion is like crazy. Like 1 shilling versus around 30 Burundian franc. In fact, more than 30. Yeah, so we have taken a good number of hours, like 18 hours in Burundi, but we have garnered a lot of experience. So I can advise you, if you're going to Burundi, I can really advise you. From the arrests to lack of food, you have the money, but sometimes just getting food is a problem. And again, another thing is that they're overpricing everything. Like a plate of meat, they'll take like 10,000 or 20,000. You realize that breakfast is more expensive than a good supper. And also the taxi man or the Uber man is also taking a lot of money. For a distance of 1 kilometer, they're demanding for 20,000 Burundian franc. Yeah, so that is how life is there. You may realize that as you spend a lot of money, you may get broke. You may get broke if you're not careful. Those are the problems that we went through in Burundi. So if you're planning for maybe a journey to Burundi, you can hit me up on my number. I'm gonna be leaving it there. I'll advise you. I'll give you all the challenges, everything. For us, we went there impromptu without any kind of advice. VP brothers. Yeah, so we went there without any godfather to maybe tell us how we are supposed to be doing. But I believe in that. I love getting my own experience. That is what I did. So right now, let's finish with the conversion. Then I think this video I'm gonna be ending it, because it has been purely a journey from Bujumbura to Cobero border. I don't want to get into another journey on this video to make the videos to be so long. So let us go. Let's go. Let's get started. See you again on the next one. If you haven't subscribed, please ensure that you subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell icon, so that whenever we upload videos right here on Tualad, you'll be the first one to get notified. So I think we're going to be making another video now from here, Cobero to Arusha, Tanzania, and also to Namanga, just to enlighten you on what is happening. See you again on the next one. Bye bye.